think it's been really encouraging, actually. You know, by this time with Brawl, we were dealing with things like infinite chain grabs and Meta Knight being OP by this point. We had determined that tripping was unavoidable, and it was kind of a downer. This game in particular has been kind of a breath of fresh air, honestly, with practically every character being at least somewhat viable, with everybody arguing on tiers. Probably easily the best balanced Smash game, possibly even including PM. And my current favorite since Melee, absolutely.
Well, one thing that I like a lot about Smash 4 is it's kind of a mix of Brawl and Melee, even though it leans more towards Brawl. Even though I think a lot of people think the defense is like the only thing that works in the game, I feel like there's enough reward there for aggression to go for it if you're going, for playing certain characters. I feel like the game balance is a lot tighter than it's ever been before. There's some silliness here and there, but for the most part, it's really tight, and I love that. I love that. I love being able to just pick my favorite character and play and still succeed.
I really like how it's been going so far. I saw a lot of new tech today that I hadn't seen in the game. I saw Fatality using what people are calling dance trotting, so it's combining foxtrots and perfect pivoting essentially to kind of dash dance like you would see in Melee.
They're discovering stuff all the time. The perfect pivoting is a good example of that. I just recently saw some sliding down smash corner pivots, which that's pretty interesting.
The neutral game is a lot less based on bait and punish and more on tricking your opponent into overcommitting to things, because in PM you can use a lot of movement tricks to try and scare people into doing stuff, but Smash 4 it's a lot more about setting up tomahawks by making inferior aerials or using lots of really good projectiles. It's like kind of like Brawl, but with a lot more reward for hitting your opponent. The punish game is certainly really interesting in that game, since a lot of you mostly have to plan your combos. There's not really enough hit stun for you to just kind of hit someone and then decide what you're going to do based on how they DI. You have to pretty much plan all of your stuff accordingly, and that also includes factoring reads for the other stuff, which can make combos exciting in a completely different way from before.
The game is just so young, so there's a lot more to be discovered, there's a lot more to kind of integrate and all these matchups to learn, so it's really new, it's really exciting.